What's up, squad? It's your Squid, aka the Anxious Squid, here at Anxious Squid Productions. As always, I'm over on Instagram, not on YouTube at the moment. I might upload this to YouTube if I, do a thing or whatever. But I just wanted to, since everyone's in quarantine and all that jazz, I wanted to give everyone a bit of a, walk around Niagara Falls, as I am wont to do quite often. But I just wanted to give you a bit of a history lesson at the same time, right? Hopefully my hand's not over the speaker. But in around the late 1600s, I think it was 1678, we'll know when I read this plaque up ahead. Guy named, I'm pretty sure it was Louis Terrapin, was a French monk, basically the first white dude to talk about God on this, in these here parts. He was the only one that that befriended the Iroquois or the local Native Americans, right? And I can imagine he probably was a bit confused when they were saying, hey, we have something to show you. But this is Terrapin Point. This is where he first saw the falls, right? So that's the plaque I'm about to read. Imagine coming up the crest of the hill and then seeing that. Like, they've put a fucking bridge there that you got to pay to get on, which ruins the view, but it is what it is. Yeah, near this spot stood Father Louis Hennepin. I was right, it is Louis. Missionary and chronicler of La Salle's expedition, 1678. I was pretty bang on. First to preach the gospel on the Niagara frontier. There we go. I don't know if my headphones are in or not, but we'll see. We're just going to go for a bit of a walk, actually. Why the hell not? If you're watching, this is Niagara Falls. That's Made of the Mist, tour from Canada, the Canadian side down there, that boat. We'll get a better view of it in a second, don't worry. Now that you're not looking at me, I'm going to put my sunnies back on. Or my shades, sorry. That's a thing. Sunnies, nobody knows what you're talking about. Shades, they do. So, lost connection for a second there. I refuse to pay to go up there to see a fucking view that, low-key, not going to lie, I have climbed up and seen in the middle of the night. Really piece of piss to climb up there. Just do it at 2 AM and you'll be fine. Yeah, for all of y'all stuck at home. That's Ontario, Niagara Falls, Ontario, over there. And as we come closer, you can see the crowds have returned, which is nice. Not bad. So yeah, that's Niagara Falls. I'm going to keep going on a walk and you guys can keep watching. It'll be fun.
Look at a map. There you go. You have the answer.
These are the American Falls, this side. I'll take you over and I'll go for a walk over to the Canadian Falls and the Bridal Falls in between as well. But yeah, this American Falls, over 160,000 gallons per second of water thunders over those American Falls. You can more than double it for the Canadian ones over there. But yeah, every second that we are currently, I'm going to try and climb on a rock to get a view over these people. Tell you what, this is the most packed I've seen it since COVID. That's a plus. Good for the area's tourism and whatnot. It's very nice. Looks like there's some people over on the Canadian side as well, so that's good for them too. Always like those tourism dollars. Up on a rock now. Yeah, 160,000 gallons of water per second over these falls. Something like 350 per second over those ones. Can't remember which lake it is or water system, but I feel like I'm doing alright for you. So there's that. Now this is a strange time to stream for generally speaking, but given that it's Instagram, it'll hang around. It'll hang around and people can watch it and whatnot, which is good. But yeah, Niagara Falls. Also, sometimes at night, when there's no one here, I like to jump over this fence and sit on that bit of grass. Much, much safer to do in the summer months than it is in the winter months. Well, I mean that might not be true, so to speak. You know, it seems safer because you can see what you're doing. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my phone, not you guys, sorry. Should watch where I'm walking, but here we go. I do have a mask in my pocket as well. I should probably put one on, but we're all outside, right? It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to take you all over to my favourite spot as well, show you where it is. Yeah, in winter, most of this freezes over. Like in a really cold winter, it'll all freeze over. Back in the day, people used to walk over it, like the ice bridge. But too many people died. I think it was 1917 or 1918 or something. 3 people fell through the ice and then, yeah, it went over underneath, if that makes sense. So, fucking brutal way to go, absolutely. But yeah, I'm going to go across that non-ice bridge, across the man-made bridge there, go over and give you the other side of the American Falls, show you the Bridal Falls while I'm there, maybe even walk over to the Canadian ones too. Like obviously I can't walk into Canada or anything, but I can walk to what are called the Canadian Falls. But yeah, this is where I like to walk, you know. This is where I live now, so not too shabby if you don't, you know, like it's I'm losing words, but it's kind of it's a warm day, but the mist from the falls and the coolness like blowing off the water is gorgeous, and really it makes it better, you know. Now that we're going over the thing, I'm going to take my shades off again so you're not just looking at yourself. But yeah, 1678 or something, Louis Terrapin, first French dude. Just imagine, right, you're a French dude, you're the only one in your little colony that's bothered to try and learn the language of the local people. You're fairly certain they're saying, hey, we've got this fucking huge thing that you should look at, but you think there must be like a language barrier or something, because there's no fucking way there's a waterfall that high. Except there is, and you come around that hill and there you go, that's what you see, you know. Like it's not a natural wonder of the world. It's often referred to as the 7th, but there is no official list of wonders of the world, you know. I think it should be one, but who knows. Oh, I nearly stood on a baby because I wasn't watching where I was walking. Mum was not a fan, smiled at her and everything. She did not like me. But I'll turn you around again and show you some views from the bridge. This over here is probably a better view of the rapids. Someone's smoking weed. I can smell it. I feel like there's an Anxious Squid intro in there somewhere. Oh. Once again, nearly got run over, but wasn't watching where I was going. Looking through the camera lens and not with my eyeballs. Oh, that guy nearly got hit. That's good. That's not me. At least I'm not on my own. But yeah, no, this is, you know, I say I do this walk. I mean, I say I do it daily, but I don't really do it daily. I would say I do this walk maybe once a week. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this thus far. My phone might die before I get home, but yeah, we are now on, I believe, or this might not be it, there's another bridge to go, but I believe we're on Goat Island. I could be wrong, could be the next one, but yeah, there's a couple of small islands but the falls split themselves around, and I'm going to show you. So bear with me. Doing a bit of road work. Some other awesome spots for picnics down here. I've had a picnic right down in that corner down there. You can, like, you're not allowed, but you can touch the water and whatnot, which is a thing. I mean, generally speaking, you're not supposed to, but that is what it is, right? It's not what it isn't. But yeah, this is the other bridge I was just talking about. The Bridal Falls come out of this one, or onto this one, or off this one, or whatever. Like, this water will be the Bridal Falls, which you will see when we get there. Fences, you can't really see much, but we'll get to a spot where you can. We'll get to a spot where you can see it, don't worry. This is all good. Everything's fine in that sense. I need a scooter, evidently. That person has a scooter. I should have got one. She was in their like 40s as well. That was funny. Alrighty, we're nearly there. Around this corner and then down a ramp and we'll be there.
Alright, well, yeah, we'll find a place to eat.
We'll find a place to eat, he said. Not around here you won't, mate. It's a bit of a walk to the Hard Rock. Alrighty. Busker's giving us a wave. I would. I have nothing on me. Sorry, man. Oh, there goes scooter chick. Oh yeah, so we're now on the island. We'll go. We've been to Terrapin Point, obviously. We had a bit of a walk. Horseshoe Falls. Okay, that's the American Falls, by the way. Bridal Vale. Well, no, is the Horseshoe actually? I think the Horseshoe's the Canadian ones. I could be wrong. The American Falls is just flat over on this side where I've been. And the Horseshoe Falls, so named for their horseshoe shape, I'm fairly certain are the Canadian ones. And yeah, I was right, it is Goat Island. Boom. There's that. And then we'll walk down to Bridal Falls, which is, I think, the nicest one, if not the smallest. Absolutely the smallest, but I'm going to put my mask on before I go down there, though, because it looks fucking packed. So, bear with me. I'm going to put this down as I do so. Put you on a rock. Man, I hate these things. These things fucking mess up my beard, you know? Doesn't look good. No. I'm going to turn the camera back around. I'll show you the little walk in between here and the falls, right? So we'll see. It's a fun little walk. It's great to jog up. Like when I'm on my fitness, when I'm doing fitness shit, you know, I like to jog up that way, downstairs, which I'll show you eventually. I'll show you the stairs once we get there. And then back up this winding sort of road. One of the most beautiful parts of the falls, this part, I reckon. Hope y'all can hear me through the mask still, perfectly fine. I know there's only like one person in the stream, but I also know all my Australian friends and family and stuff will enjoy this like in the backlog, if that makes sense. Who is that one person? Harrison. How you doing, Harrison? Hope things are good with you, mate. But yeah, as I said, nice beautiful little walk just here. I will show you the Bridal Falls when I get there, and then the other side of the American ones, and then we'll go for a saunter over to the Canadian ones. It's a nice little spot. Lots of birds. This is where I saw the goose and goslings, not Ryan, but baby geese. Last time it was in this little spot here. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying, Harrison. But yeah.
Hey! Hey!
Sorry, man. He and I were both looking at our phone. Oop, abandoned baby. Abandoned baby. I wonder if there's even a baby in it. Nope. Free stroller, anyone want it? I jest, obviously. But yeah, this little pathway I think is the more scenic option. Or you could walk along up next to the road up there, and we're about to come across the stairs that you meet up on. But yeah, I'm glad. So I just see here it's the you've never seen the falls until now. Well, I'm glad you are now seeing them, you know. Here are some trees, obviously, yeah, but we're now coming to the part that matters. These are the stairs I was talking about. So generally speaking, on my fitness, like way back there where I said I would run up the stair, down these stairs, back around and up that again, and it's a good little fitness push. This, on the other hand, these are the Bridal Falls, right? And I don't know if you're getting missed on the camera like I'm getting missed, but they're tiny compared to the other falls. Like this is something like 1/16 the size of the American Falls. I don't know what the water content is. I know those ones I'm about to show you is 160,000 gallons per second, which is in short a fucking lot of water. So there's lots of people down on that bit, so I'm going to go this way. Take the path less travelled by and all that. It'll make all the difference. That's a very misquoted poem, by the way. He's not saying take the path less travelled by. He's saying I'm a lie to myself and say I took the path less travelled by. And lying to myself makes all the difference. But anyway, 160,000 gallons per second. And you can see some of the mist there coming back up. $160,000 gallons per second. In other terms, fucking load. I'll try and get you some better views of it. This will show you the mist. Even if you can't see the mist on the camera, you can see the difference in the colour of the concrete. Alright? I'm getting wet. Listen to the roar as well. It's like it's raining, right? No. And yeah, these are low-key my favourite because they're underrated. The Bridal Falls. You get some fucking amazing pictures there on your wedding day. Get your bride and groom on that bridge. Tell everyone else to, you know, get out of the shot. And that'll be your best picture from your wedding day for sure. Without a doubt. During during fall, or autumn for my non-American viewers, this little section here is breathtaking, like absolutely breathtaking, this section here. There's different, during fall, there's different shades of red, different yellows, different oranges. It's fucking amazing. It's gorgeous, you know, it looks like a Jason Pollock painting, you know what I mean? But we are now going to make our way over to the Canadian Falls. And because I'm no longer within 6 feet of everyone, all of those people, I'm going to take my mask back off because I am sweating a lot underneath it. Once I get to the top of the stairs, that is. Oh. Yeah, something like 178 feet at its highest height. Which, again, if you're not great at maths, it's fucking large. Let me take my mask off. If you haven't ever been to the falls, you might not realise that Nikola Tesla has a connection here, or did. He did a whole bunch of hydroelectric stuff. Let's read about it, shall we? Once again, one of my favourite things to do at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, when I come up here, like if I can't sleep or if I haven't done fitness shit for the day or whatever, one of my favourite things to do is when I've got the island to myself, right, go and sit in Tesla's newspaper and just look over the falls. It's a fucking amazing view. But yeah, now we're going to walk over to the Canadian Falls. They were shaking their head at me for talking to my phone, presumably. I've had people lecture with me, or lecture me and argue with me about being on my phone too much at the falls. And it's like I have to point out to them that even though I have an accent, I actually live here. Like I see this every day. So it's you know, I'm not flying to a wonder of the world just to look at my phone. I actually live here. So it is what it is, you know. But what's that comment say? Oh man, my own sweat. My own sweat. It makes me think like I'm, you know, dying, but I'm not. It's good. What's that say? How tall are these? Yeah, 170 something feet, I think, or 160 something anyway. Fucking large, right? Louis Terrapin, the French guy that I was talking about at the start of the stream, the first non-Native American, or I guess that you can't really describe the people from Niagara Falls as Native American because, like, the falls is the border, you know what I mean? It's not like near the border to Canada, it is the border to Canada. So it's like, excuse me, so it's like First Nations people, I guess would be the right term if you don't know their, like it's the Iroquois, the Iroquois, I don't know how to say it out loud, I've only read it, but Six Nations, right? So it's Seneca, Tuscarora, Oneida, Cayuga, Mohawk, and someone else. It starts with an O, I know that. But yeah, six nations, they all came together to be the Iroquois, or it's a Q, I don't know, in the area. But yeah, just imagine being that French dude, Louis Terrapin, or whatever his name was. You're communicating with these, you know, these peoples whose area you are trying to settle with the rest of your colony. And then you come upon this, you know, like it'd be a fucking shock, without a doubt. Oh, a little floof. There's a floof. Focus. Look at the dog. That's not cloud, by the way. That white that you see there, that isn't a cloud. That is mist from the Canadian Falls. So, here we go. Yeah, not clouds, mist. That's bouncing back up from the Horseshoe or Canadian Falls. I probably should put my mask back on, really, now that there's all these people around here, but I also kind of can't be bothered, hey. I know that's bad, but those are the falls right there. Oop, doing that weird left-right thing. Here, I'll give you a better view. See if I can climb up onto this one-handed without fucking stacking it, shall we? Oh, how's that for balance? Starting there, working its way all the way around there. Don't worry, I didn't fall. Hey, there's my scooter friend. Look at all those chickens. Not chickens, obviously. That was a Vine reference. If you remember those Vines. Vine was a thing before TikTok, obviously, if you're not aware. But yeah, the last falls I showed you, not the bridal ones, the American falls, had, I know for a fact it's something like 162,000 gallons a second. And I know this is more than double. So whatever the maths on that is, at least 324,000, at least, gallons per second. That explains the lines. Saw all those massive lines for the Made of the Misc tour before, which is like, you go on a boat way down there and you see it from the bottom, if that makes sense. Apparently today is the only day of the week as a result of COVID, someone was just saying, so I'll give you a closer look before I end up ending the stream. Look at that desire line. I love a good desire line, right? Now, if you don't know what a desire line is, it's where even when there are paths or footpaths or whatever, the human brain or the human psyche is made to find the shortest and easiest path possible. You know, that's why we didn't climb mountains, we walked around them and shit, back before we had roads. This is a prime example of a desire line. Fuck you and your windy concrete, I want to go down there. So I'm going to go down there. And enough of us have that we made our own fucking footpath. Oh, I love humanity. I love humans. Humans are fucking dope. But yeah, check this shit out. The roar, you will hear the roar when we get there. We're currently being blocked by the cliff face. But watch, as I walk around, you'll get hit in the face with noise. Try not to walk in people's photos. So, turns out the stream died. That's the falls down there, right? I can't get too close because America and Canada are silly. Well, they're not, but T-Mobile is silly. And when I'm too close to the falls, my phone switches which tower it's on. So if I get too close to the falls while streaming, suddenly I get smashed with international roaming fees because the tower in Canada picked up my phone as opposed to the tower here in America. So hopefully that doesn't fucking kill my data or whatever. But yeah, go and check that out. I'll probably upload it to YouTube later on anyway. I did save the file. There's a metric fuck ton of people here, so I'm just going to put my mask on. Bear with me. Okay, so we're back. We're cooking with gas now, that's good. But yeah, there's lots of tour groups and stuff. I reckon I could run a tour group, just throwing that out there. I reckon I could run a tour group up here at the falls. Just got to learn a little bit more stuff and then I'll be there. But yeah, I just wanted to jump back on and say, oop, the stream died, that's accidental. I'm going to go over to my spot as well. I know lots of you don't know where my spot is or what my spot is, but I'll show you guys while we're there. And I'll add this video to the other video before I upload it to YouTube. Yeah, so I can keep going, son. Kill it. I love it when I see old people doing fitness stuff. I'm like, fucking hey, good on you, mate. Yeah. Hey Quint, how you doing? Hey Charlie. Yeah, you guys just missed the walk around the falls, but that's all good. I'll show you another fall. I'll show you another walk, if that makes sense. Walking past some porta potties right now, but free water. But while we're walking, people talk to me all the time. They say, oh, the Canadian side's better, you know, the Canadian side of the falls is better. Oh, the view from Canada is way better, right? And I imagine, right, over there, if I can hit the button in time, yeah, I imagine over there probably would be. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I imagine, as I said, over there would be a better view of the falls, of the American ones, by any. Alright, there's no one. Yeah, I imagine over there would be a better view of the Canadian falls, without a doubt. But there's something about the whole sensory experience for me, right? So while you're over here, you're getting smashed with mist. You're getting the smell. You're actually getting the smell of the water bouncing back off the water, you know? Like it's this permanent state of like petrichor, right? Which, if you don't know what petrichor is, it's like the smell that happens when rain happens, right? And it's not actually the smell of rain. It's the lack of moisture in the air, because the moisture's all evaporated and is about to rain. But yeah, anyway, the more you know, right? There's like this permanent petrichory smell here as a result of it, and there's this, like, you guys probably can't hear it now, but there is this undercurrent of just this like tinnitus, almost like fucking rumbling as well, you know what I mean, from the falls. And I guess an argument could be made that the Ferris wheel and the concrete jungle and the fucking, like, the carnival type atmosphere on the other side, while you're also seeing the falls and stuff, like, an argument could be made that that's better. But personally, I prefer this side with the nature and the trees and like, there's parts where you can actually touch the water that might be about to go over the falls, you know what I mean? Like, I very much prefer the American side. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe that's because I am an American immigrant. I like America better than Canada. Like, who knows? Like, holistically speaking, I'm not saying Canada's shit, you know. Oh, getting whacked by the mist again. Here we go, I'll swap you around. That's where we were down there, just after I showed you the Bridal Falls. So that's cool. There's Tesla again. Yeah, and then I'll wander you down to the spot that I like to go to wet my face. You know what I mean? Getting so many dirty looks for being on my phone. I mean, I presume it's because I'm on my phone. Maybe it's just because I'm talking to myself. Who knows? Maybe it's because my mask's down. This is the bit I was talking about. You run and then you go down those stairs and then you run up the thing, taking in the opposite direction this time. That's a thing. But yeah, a lot of people I come across say that they think the Canadian side's better, and I think on a surface level maybe the view of the falls is, but I still don't think it is, because I think being right next to it and feeling the rumble, you know, like, like, if you've ever been to a concert, right, and you've been too close to the speakers, and you felt that like in your fucking chest, you know what I mean? Like you feel the beat of the music in your chest. You can feel the beat of the falls when you stand on the American side next to them, you know? So it's like, it's this rumbling vibration in your chest. And it adds to the experience for me, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's keep it going. Here's another good view. It'd make for a nice wallpaper. Oop. Keep accidentally undoing my headphones and plugging them back in again and stuff. Hopefully it's not making that much of a difference to the video quality. Hate it when people are walking at this, like, just roughly the same pace as you, but maybe like half a step slower. So you got to do that weird jog thing to get past them. Like half jog, not really jog and jump step thing. That's the path we took before. So that's a win, and I'll show you at the bridge. At the bridge, we previously walked over. I will show you where I usually go. Like I usually don't go check out the Canadian Falls each walk. Just going to move over this way so I don't walk past those buskers again. Oh, I just nearly ate a bug. Yeah, this is, if you forgot where we were at on our little walk there, there's that sign again. Might screen cap that and make it a thumbnail or something. I mean, I've done this whole video in portrait, not landscape, so hopefully that's not fucking annoying for folks, but it did start out on Instagram, so, well, I am still on Instagram even, so here we are. It only occurred to me about halfway through that I would save the video and upload it to YouTube. It's a beautiful park though, like even if the falls weren't here. Very tree-like, you know? Tree-like. Like that's a, you know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Lifting what I'm dropping. But yeah, so that's the bridge that we came off before. Usually I just go left, right? I come down, do a bit of a loop from where I live, which is like way up that way, about a 25-minute walk. But yeah, I come down from Terrapin Point where you were with me, go across that bridge, turn left, and I will show you my sneaky little wet my face, connect with nature spot, you know? People in that car were singing very loudly to themselves. Good on them. Dance as if no one's watching and all that jazz. Sing like no one can hear you, or whatever that saying is. Where are we at? More people on bicycles. Everything's green lately as well, which is nice. Coming up, and where are these people finding these scooters? I need one of these fucking motorised scooters. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of walking for fitness if you're on a motorised scooter, I guess, but that chick was packing it. She thought she was going to fall for sure. But yeah, this is the park. It's a beautiful fucking park, you know. Yes, that is a danger, do not come down here sign that I am going to routinely ignore, as I do all the time. I think it just says stay on trail, don't enter the water. Yeah, no water entry. under section 375.1, activities absolutely prohibited, New York State Parks rules and regulations. So, looking down these steps. Once again, I feel like this is it was definitely a path. This helicopter's going overhead. Anyway, like it was definitely a path. These are concrete steps that have been put in by someone, you know. Rocks don't form like that. But I feel like the path has been taken back, you know. Nature has decided that's what it wants to do. And yeah, I won't do it on camera because I just showed you the fucking sign. And that's like, you know, an admission of guilt if I then do it on camera after I've shown you the sign. But I have heard that this is a very lovely spot to go. Oh, whose fucking plastic is that? Who fucking... Why would ya? Right? Like, why would ya? We're gonna get that bit of plastic, because fuck whoever left it there. Oh, I've got to get my feet wet to get there, but it is what it is. Oh. Fucking cockheads. But yeah, beautiful fucking spot, as you can see. Let's get closer, shall we? And then that water will trickle out there and go and be a part of the Bridal Falls, which I showed you before. But yeah, here we are, basically. This was the end of the walk. I've forgotten which way I walked over to here to get to here. I don't want to get, like, taken away by the water. Let's do this. Where did I put my foot last time? On that one, there we go. Boom. And I'm back. And I'm back. Good work. I'll go find some fucking trash to put that bit of plastic in. Oh, I'll give you a better view, actually, as well. Let's have a look. I don't know what you mean by should I request, Harrison, but anyway, I'm probably going to wrap this stream up relatively shortly now once I get to the top of these stairs. That's the falls, that's the falls, that's Niagara Falls, from Terrapin Point down to this spot. But yeah, that's Niagara Falls. Go and watch it in the backlog if you want. I'm probably going to do a thing of, like, I'll probably save this, add it to the last one as well, and then upload them to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, one for my travel playlist, that's cool. I gotta sneeze. Nah, wait. There we go. Hate it when that happens, don't you? Oh, anyway, perfect point to end the stream after I've sneezed. So now I'm back up here. That's Niagara Falls. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later, Harrison. I'm going to go live, ranking team names and all that on YouTube later on as well. So I'll see you guys when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.